Wait, should I sit like this? No. So,
My name is Ellie.
My name is Bryn.
My name is Max Shao.
My name is Eduardo Gonzalez.
and this is Harvard.
This is Harvard.
This is Harvard!
I'm from Massachusetts, Melrose, which is very close to Harvard, about 20 minutes.
I'm a first-generation student. I come from San Antonio, Texas.
I grew up in Georgia.
I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
Originally from Zambia,
From Indiana, smaller town in the Midwest.
but I was initially born in the United Kingdom.
I am an artist.
And I'm ethnically Indian.
I'm from India, and no one from my city has ever gone in Harvard or even applied for that matter. And I have no idea how I got in, but thank you for taking me Harvard.
Came to Harvard through some fortuitous fluke in the admission system where they saw my name and accidentally checked the yes box instead of someone else's. But I'm very happy to be here.
So my hobbies, I like to do a lot of things with business, but I also am a pretty avid swimmer, so.
I write music. That's probably like my #1 hobby.
Personally, I really like ice skating, but I've never really done anything serious with that.
I have recently picked up ballet, just on a quarter-life crisis. I like to hang out with my friends. That's probably my biggest hobby. I don't know if that's a hobby, but my hobby.
Obviously football. I actually play a card game, Magic the Gathering, that on the download.
I also play the organ, which is kind of like a geeky hobby, but I really like it and it makes a lot of noise.
This past month, I've been to a Nichiren Daishonin Buddhist chanting session. I've ridden bowls. I'm a DJ. Anything and everything that life has to offer, I'm gonna be a part of it.
I like to sleep. So I hope I'll be able to do that a lot at Harvard. Probably not, but I'm okay with that.
But actually before I opened it, I wrote a supplement for another college application in case I didn't get in because I didn't have my applications done.
It was 30 minutes afterwards and I was freaking out. I didn't get the email.
Maybe I'm just rejected. Maybe they didn't even have the decency to send me an email and I was just crying hysterically. Then she goes, how about you check your spam? And I was like, oh.
I burst into tears.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to do, so I just sat there and in shock.
I never do that. I never cry. So it was just like,
Yes! Yes! This guttural tone. I interrupted my coach's speech. She looked at me and she was like, what the hell, Eduardo? And I'm like, I've gone to Harvard. And then she's like, oh, that's great. And then she went back to give her speech.
As soon as I found out, all the members of my basketball team tackled me in the library. And I was like, yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Everyone just started giving me hugs, and then we all started dancing, and I just started singing, and then my team went outside and yelled to all the other teams that were coming, hey, this girl got into Harvard!
We were just yelling at each other. We were just yelling, and it was quite a moment.
Why didn't I choose Harvard?
I think it's an inexplicable thing, to be honest.
Why Harvard? Because it's Harvard.
I think it's a pretty easy question to answer, to be honest.
Why Harvard? One, they gave me the most money. To be honest, they gave me the most money.
It was this idea of, bringing people together to furnish knowledge.
I think that just being around these people and being around the most intelligent teenagers, well, I guess you're adults now, the most intelligent adults in the world, I feel like it's just going to be such an eye-opening experience, and it's just going to really build me as a person.
At first I was attracted by the name, but then the programs are amazing. So part of it is just the English department is one of the best in the world, if not the best. And also just to meet the people. I think the biggest thing was to meet the people. The guy winking at me in the background. Yep, you too.
There's a lot of problems and not the resources or authority or anything to fix them. And I really see Harvard as a springboard to getting those resources to actually have real world solutions.
I thought it would give me opportunities to make my future great and spectacular, and I also thought it'd present challenges, both academically and socially, and it'd just be an interesting place to spend 4 years.
I'll start competitive.
Really, really, really competitive.
Okay.
Well, I'm from Connecticut, so I am a preppy New Englander.
Wait, what are the stereotypes? Like being competitive, cocky. What else? Asian. Okay, what else? That's good.
Every single one applies to me. I'm a horrible person. I'm pretentious. I'm rich.
Perfectionist, I think. Academically, like super obsessed. That's absolutely me.
What's the stereotype? Like basic white girl? Is that a stereotype?
I would probably say being cooped up, studying. I have pulled quite a bit of all-nighters back in my hometown.
If you meet me immediately, you'll probably think, wow, she's really dumb. But if you start talking to me, you'll find out that I actually know stuff about it.
I don't really think any of the Harvard stereotypes apply to me. Like, I did not take all APs.
I'm not from the Northeast, and I'm not extensively wealthy.
I don't think I'm snobby, but I mean, I don't really know.
Do not apply to me. I don't wear salmon pants. I think I laugh at salmon pants. They're very cool, but, you know, salmon pants.
I don't like acapella, so maybe that's one of the stereotypes that doesn't fit me.
I didn't like donate a library. Like, I'm not pretentious.
I wouldn't say I'm cocky. This is actually my saying. I say, you know, I'm confident. I'm not cocky, I'm confident. Okay, that's what I go by.
I think it's the crazy, wealthy, entirely not socially aware people. I haven't met anyone who does not actually have a personality.
That everybody who comes here is some socially inept nerd that can't function with other people. That's the biggest one.
I think there is a perception that everyone at Harvard is really snobby.
I guess that people are kind of snobby or stuck up.
That it is a pretentious place.
That Harvard students are, you know, rich, snobby, and self-centered and egocentric.
That it's a bunch of snobby rich kids with trust funds.
That everybody's pretentious and mean because everybody's so friendly here.
But I think I don't know where that stereotype comes from, but I definitely do think that's a myth.
So far, I mean, I've only been here a day, but it seems like everyone's really down to earth and friendly and excited to be here.
I'm not sure if it's a myth, but apparently, so the John Harvard statue over there, do people really piss on it? Like, apparently they have to wash it down like 6 a.m. every day.
He has
people
like
always
gold,
get drunk.
He has like a gold thing.
So apparently all the tourists who are touching his toe,
Yeah,
apparently
are
they're
touching pee.
Yeah. Do you know that?
There's a lot.
I don't know if this makes me conceited for not having an answer prepared or...
My neuroticism.
Probably my inability to be patient.
I feel like a typical Harvard response, which applies to me, is that I'm too much of a perfectionist.
I'm a slob. I cannot keep myself. I can keep myself clean, but my environment, my next room is an absolute mess.
So I guess this would only concern my my future roommate, but I have borderline OCD.
When I make new friends, I tend to spend lots and lots of time with them, and I neglect my old group of friends.
So certain books go in a certain, you know, orientation, and you know, pencils have to be here, and different things have to be in a specific set of order.
I can be so scatterbrained. It's insane. This is why this place is so good for me, because it keeps me focused.
My biggest fear is that I'll fail all my classes and get kicked out the first semester.
I guess my biggest fear is the stress. I mean, you hear things like pressure cooker, so I'm hoping that I can stay balanced and get enough sleep and meet a lot of people and have some fun while I'm doing the study.
I'm gonna fall into a workload hole and drown and die, and I'm scared.
I've been told, like, everybody who I've talked to so far has been like, Harvard is what you make of it. So I'm afraid that I won't make something of it.
You guys, yeah, acceptance. That's gonna be a great. I'm from, you know, we're all from different walks of life, so it's gonna be very interesting. This giant melting pool.
Jumping into a community where there are people with different ideas and people with different values, and trying to understand them and trying to appreciate them for what they are.
Trying to keep my accent. Definitely. Fearless.
I don't think I'm going to lose the British. I think if anything, Harvard will strengthen my British identity.
Yeah,
I'll be
definitely.
like the British guy, and everybody will play off that. Like, oh my God, you're British. That's gonna work. I've already got quite a few of those.
Yeah, definitely.
I really don't want to be the least intellectual person in the room.
Everyone is so crazy talented that I think everyone's intimidated by everybody else.
Like there are times when I'm just like, how on earth did I get in when I'm surrounded by all these people who have like amazing lives that they've lived, and I'm just like, I eat, I sleep, I breathe.
Everything.
Unlimited meal plans, definitely.
Best thing about going to Harvard is going to Harvard.
I'm not sure I can give a perfectly accurate response to this yet because I haven't enrolled at Harvard yet, nor have I taken classes, but I would hazard a guess at saying that the best part about going to Harvard is meeting everybody here.
The people.
The people.
The people.
People.
Definitely the people.
I think the best thing would be the people I meet.
I'll probably be meeting the people.
Meeting new people.
Definitely the people. The people really are the part that makes Harvard. There's obviously other schools that are comparable academically, but the people is what's gonna make it an awesome experience.
Well, that's a deep question.
God, I don't know.
I don't have an answer to this. I'm worthless.
Looks, enthusiasm.
So first and foremost, I offered to Harvard and everybody watching this a really, really good friend.
If you're ever, basically, with us, if you're ever stuck for a conversation and you're by us and you're American,
Just come hang out with us.
You come hang out with us. And also, I mean, it's the easiest point of conversation. Oh my God, you're British, you know, right? That's all conversations start at that point.
Hopefully I'll be a little bit of a comedic relief. I'm going to make sure that you give me a good, strong handshake because that's what I do.
And actually, if you want to learn how to come and speak British via the people, like water and tomato and what else do you say? Like.
Can you guys say howdy partner with a southern accent?
Oh no, don't even go ahead, you take this one.
Howdy partner.
That was cute.
I think what I offer is myself, just being who I am, because everyone is unique. Everyone has their different skills, abilities,
a different angle, so to speak, a different perspective of the world.
So I'm willing to, challenge authority or to speak out against the norm.
I think I offer dedication to making myself better and making the world better. In my opinion, education should not just be about me finding a better job or me finding my path, but also finding a way that I can help society as a whole.
I hope I can support everybody else because I know everybody has a lot of different ambitions and I think we can all help each other succeed.
Little kid, did you wake up late one day and you're not so young, but you're still dumb and you're numb to your glory, but now it's gone. I fell in love, but it didn't catch your fall. And then I crashed into a wall, and then I fell to pieces on the floor. Now you're sick to death, bombs away, here goes nothing, the shouting's over, it's kid, bombs away, here goes nothing, the shouting's over and out again. I once was old enough up late one day and you're not so young, but you're still dumb. You're an ex-kid